You think that's funny, do you?
Yeah. Going for a 3/4 turn this time. Welcome to the Round the Twist Roundup, the show where we take a... Oh, that was a big spin. Welcome to the Round the Twist Roundup, the show where we take a look at every single episode of Round the Twist because we have literally nothing better to do with our lives. Today's episode, Spaghetti Pig Out. This would be the perfect time to use that "somebody touch my spaghetti" meme from 2017 because of spaghetti. Anyway, the episode begins with a
"Somebody touch my spaghetti"
hard cut to a lightning storm. The lightning strikes their house and the electrics are so faulty that the lightning just rockets through the walls, sparks out of a socket, electrifying a nearby TV remote that was clearly made in 1962. That's a weird trope that this show insists on, isn't it? 3 out of the 5 episodes we've looked at have had intense lightning storms. Fuck living in Port Noranda, hey. Fuck living in a lighthouse in Port Noranda. Port Noranda is where the Twists live. The Twists are the main characters of the show. Round the Twist is the show. Round the Twist, I get it, that's clever.
Now, in principle, I'm against gluttony, but in this case, it's for a very good cause.
The 3rd annual Spaghetti Pig Out competition is being held at the local school. The rules are simple. Students enter and have to eat as many bowls of spaghetti as they can in 10 minutes. Then, they have to hold it in their tummies and not spew for another 10 minutes. Winner gets a push bike. This is what they did to raise money back then. We just did fun runs at my school. Fucking hate fun runs, by the way. What's fun about your thighs chafing? Nothing. It just smells like roast beef.
Somebody's got to do the right thing. Rabbit.
So, desperate to win a bike, the fat member of the bullies enters. So, Pete also enters. For some reason. I guess he has to, otherwise, like, the show would have no plot. What is the dad doing, I hear you ask? He's pouring baked beans on the floor. Then he puts the cat in it. You know what? The fact that they live in a shitty lighthouse with faulty electrics is beginning to make a lot more sense to me. There's Dad, instead of getting a real job, he's in there spreading baked beans on the floor.
This is a work of art.
Is it? It's not. Putting baked beans on the floor is just making a mess and a waste of beans. But back to the spaghetti plot. Pete and Bronson decide to spy on the Gribble Gang to find out their secret strategies for winning the Spaghetti Pig Out.
Oh, don't spew! You're not allowed to throw up. It's against the rules. You lose if you spew.
Like I don't like making a mess when I eat. So this, and there's a bit of food on his nose, and Bronson decides that he needs to put Pete through some intensive spaghetti training. And it's through this training that they discover that the electrified TV remote has developed magical powers. So now if you press pause, it'll pause someone in real life. If you press fast forward, they'd go really fast. And if you press source, it'll change the person to HDMI 3. And then you can play the switch on that channel. It's like the movie Click with Adam Sandler, but with more spaghetti and less being a bad movie. They discover this when Pete accidentally pauses Nell's cat. The dad freaks out thinking they've killed it, so he goes to tell Nell, but then Pete unpauses the cat, making the dad seem like a fucking fruitcake.
It was having a kid.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Nell. It just sort of froze and then it was dead.
What do you mean, dead?
Come quick, your cat's dead. Never mind, I guess. I think I was joking. You make him seem like such an asshole, hey. Speaking of making their dad look like an asshole, Tony's out in the shed having a bit of a weld when the woman he fancies rocks up.
Tony, what?
See, this is where the episode lost me. I can buy that they had a magical TV remote that can change the fabric of personal time as we know it. But when a washing machine falls and randomly pulls down someone's pants, a bit of realism wouldn't have gone astray. Round the Twist. So the Twist kids have this remote for about 4 fucking minutes before the Gribbles take it off of them. It's fucking useless, hey? Imagine having this ultimate weapon that can make people fucking piss backwards and you butterfingers it away to the local dickheads in the span of an afternoon. So this presents a bloody challenge for the kids, because what are they gonna do? The Gribbles have the bloody remote. They're basically fucked. Pete says this on the bus.
I have a secret weapon.
Why did he say it like that? Pete's a loser. So the Gribbles start abusing their power almost immediately. They're pausing kids doing skipping rope, and they're making the trombone player play his trombone really fast until it smokes. Does it do the same thing, but with wanking? God damn it, Liam. Why do I keep doing this? Go on, get back out there. So Pete steals the remote for about 4 seconds until the Gribbles get it back. Fucking loser! What was the point of that? Is the remote covered in like bacon grease or something? No bastard can keep hold of the bloody thing. So finally, the two stories intertwine, like a fork spooling up some noodles. But in this instance, the noodles are still noodles, but the fork is a magical TV remote that can pause you mid-cum. Damn it, I made another... The spaghetti pig out begins.
And our second contestant is Tapeworm Tanya from Timbu.
Why? The competition starts with the 2-0 characters getting chuffed off early like a pot of noodles down a sink, leaving only Rabbit and Pete. Then, bloody Gribble the rat bag, he puts Rabbit and fast forward, causing him to eat 25 bowls of spaghetti to Pete's 8. 8 bowls, you weak bitch. But then, because he gobbled up so much spaghetti, his stomach swells up, and I just know that this is like a thing for some people. Like they like it, like they really like it, because they grew up watching shows like this and bloody Willy Wonka. If you're unfamiliar, don't Google inflation fetish. Anyway, Rabbit ate 25 bowls of spaghetti in under 10 minutes, completely fucking up his keto diet. But then, oh no. The noodles are intact. Did this fucker not learn to chew his food or what? No wonder he threw them up everywhere. And look how long the noodles are. Oh, he's squeezing his lips. I don't like that he's fucking squeezing his lips like that. Stop touching. Stop touching each other. Stop touching things. Ugh, look at him. I know that feeling all too well when you've just yacked and you're like, oh. Fucking kill me. No more, please, no more. The sheer amount of vom-sketty is insane. Like, Gribble is completely covered. That's so fucked. And then, the coup de grace.
No. No. No.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
That's way more fucked than anything the Gribbles have done to the Twist Kids. Sure, they'll like push the Twist Kids around and touch their dicks and then say, oh, we're not gay, you are. They never made them reverse eat 25 bowls of carbs. Look at the dead stare in his eyes. Fucking hell, Pete. That's Pete's secret weapon. He's a fucking psychopath. And that's the spaghetti pig out. This is one of the episodes that is remembered fondly by people who watched the show as kids. And I think you can see why. And I think it was one of the first ones to do the bloody reversey, timey-wimey TV remote magical powers too. Of course, because the idea is so cool, I got a magical remote of my own made with the same powers. So I can undo the shit I did in my pants just now. Netflix, if you make a reboot of this series, please hire me. You can see more episodes of the show somewhere on the screen.